morning when I'm doing this, but you might see it anytime. So, hope you're all well, by the way. Now, the other day, I did a reading and I said, where's your connection gone? And all the cards were great. I'm not going to tell you what they were, but they were all great. And I was thinking, well, it's not going to be that everyone's connection's going to come back. So I was wondering if perhaps that some of you, your connection would come back, but if they don't, that's the right connection that's coming along after that one. So I thought I'd have a look at it again, but I'll put that one up after now, and you can see it after. So do bear that in mind, because I do think with a lot of these readings, your connection's coming back. It might not be that in every case your connection's coming back, and I just think it's good to be aware of that. But remember, there's always someone else, and if that connection doesn't come back, it's probably because it wasn't meant to, and there's someone even better. Think about it like that. Okay, so if you have been ghosty, why? Where did they go? So, okay, now do bear in mind, like I just said, if it's not relevant and they don't come back, don't mourn for too long. Look at the next reading. There's someone better coming along. Okay. I'm going to pick a card. 3 cards. So, for the ghosters, or the ones that have been ghosted, I should say. By the way, I think it's pretty uncool to be ghosted. Maybe it's a generational thing, but I don't know what hurts to send a little message to someone and say thanks but no thanks, but hey, different generation. So anyway, I do feel sorry for people being ghosted. I think it's a little bit childish, but there you go, that's just my opinion. Okay, so I'm going to see if I can get some answers. So, ghosted number 1, ghosted number 2, and ghosted number 3. Why did they ghost you? And are they coming back? Maybe I didn't ask the question properly. Okay. Are the ghosted coming back? The ones that vanished. Okay. You may be able to hear a lawnmower. Sorry about that. It's not mine. Right, so it's number 1, number 2, and number 3. Are they in frame? Okay. 1, 2, 3. Okay, take a moment. Think about your ghosted person while I pick another card for you. Why did they ghost you? Are they coming back? And then, like I said, watch the next video after. And they might sort of, bear it in mind. Because, like I said, there's always somebody else, even though it doesn't feel like it at the time. It's easy to give advice. It's not so easy when you're in it. 1. Ooh, it's upside down. 2. 3. Oops. Oh, I nearly gave that one away. Okay. Right. Okay. I was thinking of putting one more, but I'll wait for now. Okay. Okay, right. Have you chosen? Okay, right. I'm going to turn them over, and then you can go to your section, because I might need the cards again, you see, if I do decide to pull another. Card number 1. That almost said to me, unsure, 2 minds, perhaps. In 2 minds, perhaps. I'll look more into that, though. 2 of Pentacles, that was. Oh, I better look at the spare card. Oh, I was right. Decide. Can you see that? It's time for you to make a decision. Call on your spirit guides to help. So it might be some of that caption. It might not be all of the caption. So you got decide. Okay, number 2. We've gone a bit wonky here. Just like number 1. He's a bit wonky. Queen of Wands. Okay, now this person can be a bit different. The Queen of Wands, she's a bit different. She's very authentic though. but she's different. Now, could it be that they're not sure if they want somebody different? Could it be an influence of another woman? That could be kind of quite a sort of spiritual woman, doesn't have to be, but that's someone who tells it as it is, says what they think, okay? So basically, someone might be getting in their ear. Could be another woman. Could be to do with another woman. You don't know. Difficult to know with that cat. However, let's see what I've got here. Cat. I was thinking of the cat, the card. Beg your pardon. Ground. It's time to be ground. Time to ground and center your energy. Be truly present. Or, so that could be saying, are they not focused on it? Maybe it's not their prime focus right now. They could be doing something different, because she's about being different, okay? Maybe they're thinking differently, or something different has taken their attention. You see, this is the thing. When you're reading for lots of people, it can mean anything. Okay, well, it can mean several things, but for different people. Okay, number 3. This person is living in their head. It's as simple as that. This person is living in their head, and it keeps going around and around and around, and they can't shake it. So they feel stuck. They can't move forward, they can't move back. They're stuck. Or they know something, and that's bothering them. So it's going around and around in their head. So that's normally, though, because that's just thoughts, that can be quite quick. Okay, signs. Your past loved ones are never far from you. Notice the signs they send you. Now, okay, of course, this card can be some of it, all of it. Or so, signs. There could be things that have occurred, perhaps, and they're thinking, should I move forward? Should I not? Did it bother them? Did it not? Did it bother you? Did it not? But it's to do with thoughts. It could be a conversation that was had, or just can't let it go. Something, I don't know. Maybe there could be like one thing about somebody you're not sure about, and it just, should I move forward? I don't really know. Okay, so that's what I've got for the first 1, 2, 3. Okay. Now I'm going to read them individually. So you're going to want to go to your timestamp. Okay, so from this point forward, please go to your timestamp if you chose number 1, if you chose number 2, or you chose number 3. And then I'll read a bit more in detail. Okay, so welcome back. Number one was decide. So this could take a little bit of time. Pentacles don't always move that fast. So I'm going to look into it. So this person has to decide. So see if I can get like maybe 3 more cards to figure out what are they got to decide on. You know, what will the outcome be? Is it positive? Well, this one's flown straight out. This is clarity. Okay, so I'm going to use that one. Okay, bear with me. I'm going to get 2 more. This one. So clarity. This is a conversation. Oh, another thought one. Thoughts. Okay, so this is a conversation. I feel like you're going to have a conversation because this is something that's just going round and round in their head. Okay, something, I don't know what's going on. A conversation replayed, something about you, something about them, something that happened, possibly, who knows. However, what I do know is this is to do with thoughts, okay? Thoughts and words. So they're stuck. They can't move forward because of something that happened. And I feel like perhaps there was a conversation perhaps that's left them stuck. However, it could be that clarity's coming. So you have to have that conversation and then you can, you know, sort that out and move on. Now it's interesting because the outcome kind of, or last card potentially, Queen of Cups. So she has very good boundaries, okay? It could be a conversation about boundaries. She's also she does tend to sort of go over the past, okay? So is it a conversation to do with the past? Is it a conversation to do with boundaries? This is to do with focusing on your feelings, okay? So it feel like this conversation is something to do with feelings, boundaries, and I feel like it could be to do with the past. And I feel like this has to happen in order for you to go forward. Okay, but the good news is this conversation could really help when it happens. Now, this conversation could happen in 6 days, 6 hours, could be weeks. It might not even be that amount of time from seeing this video, but it could be. Timing's never really that accurate though, but it should be quite soon because swords are thoughts, and thoughts and words are quite quick. They move quite fast. However, this card tells me that she's a healer as well. She's a great healer. So potentially this conversation, whatever it's about, any of those topics, it's to do with feelings, boundaries, feelings, focusing on feelings, focusing on the past, anything like that. Because she's a great healer, this conversation could heal your connection. So I hope that helped. That's what I have for you today. So if I were you, I'd probably let them come to you. But I feel like when they're ready, there is going to be a conversation. Thank you for watching. Hello to number 2. Number 2, I had ground. I had Queen of Wands. She's authentic, different. Right, so this connection. What do you need to know about this person? Why they've ghosted? Will they come back? Will you have a conversation? How's it going to go? Yes, you will. So I'm going to use that one as my first card. Yes, this is a light bulb moment. This is a conversation that's going to be had. It's an announcement or a conversation. Somebody wants to talk. Okay? Yes. Okay, so basically, okay, this is a conversation that needs to be had. This is about honesty. Can you see these cards? It's about being honest, okay? Honesty, truth, okay? And perhaps they've been detached because King of Swords can be a bit detached. They've been detached because this conversation actually could be saying this conversation brought out some truths, or this conversation to come will bring out some truths, okay? But that could be why they've been detached, okay? And the King of Swords, he's a thinker. So this person's been thinking in their head. And both of these cards are thoughts and words. So this is all about a conversation, something, a light bulb moment, something that happened, and a conversation has to be had, okay? It's basically, you have to be honest, okay? It's about being honest, okay? But what the nice thing is about this is, first of all, because it's thoughts and words, it moves quite quick. So this should happen quite quick, possibly from watching this within the next month, possibly. But what's really nice, actually, about this connection, once you've had that conversation, because the King of Swords is very direct, okay? Very direct. You've had this conversation. You've both been honest. You can heal. Because Temperance is a new path, actually, and it's a major arcana. So it's more spiritual, impactful, and it's the start of a beautiful new path. So you renew what you had, okay? You start again, basically. Draw a line in the sand, start again. And maybe that was why I had grounding. So maybe, and also the Queen of Wands is authentic. So maybe you both had to be honest about something. And this is maybe, it grounds you both. You understand each other better, and then you move forward. Now look at this lovely little path. So a bit of a long path, but it's a beautiful path, and it leads to a sun. So it's very healing. So together this could heal you both, and it's a renewal and a healing. Healing together, healing in the relationship. You heal together. It can take time though to go down this new journey, but it's a lovely new journey. So this is also when it's the right time as well, okay? So bear that in mind. It will be the right time when all that happens for you. I hope that helped, and thank you for watching. Welcome to number 3. Okay, I'm going to have a quick look at this one. This one was... Ooh, I can't read my own writing. 8 of Swords. Somebody been thinking a lot in their head. I think I had the word signs. I think that's what my handwriting says there. Okay, so I need to look into this connection. I need to know more about it. What happened? Signs. Wonder if you're thinking, oh, they're the one. And then maybe something happened. So I was trying to decide which ones to pick. Signs. Difficult to know, really. Maybe it was a surprise then. Oh, with all the others, oh yes, I chose the card on the back, and this time I forgot to look because I'm talking. So I'm going to go with that one like I did with the others. Oh yes, I might as well just look at that one. King of Cups. Okay, he's a great healer. The reason why I did that is because with the others, I saw the card on the back. So I picked it. And then because I haven't picked it here, I decided to pick it. But because I like to see the 3 cards, just in case that wasn't the one I was meant to pick, I thought I'd pick a 4th just in case. But also, this is fantastic. This is feelings. King of Cups. He's a great healer. He's an empath. He doesn't have to be a male, by the way, just so you know. It can be just the energy of the card. But he's a great healer. So I don't have to worry. Like, it would be different if that card wasn't a good card at the end. But it is. So I'm going to focus on these 3 because they're kind of... What's fantastic is 1, 2 and 3 are all feelings. All feeling cards. Oh, so maybe that's why you had signs. Maybe you did feel, wow, this is different. Oh, this is exciting. Well, you weren't wrong, actually. You weren't wrong. This is about feelings. Oh, maybe they panicked. Maybe they thought, oh no, not now. I'm not ready for this. Oh, maybe they were in a different situation. Maybe you came across them unexpectedly. Maybe they had someone else. Maybe it wasn't the right time. Maybe it was too soon. Maybe they weren't focused on a relationship and it took them by surprise. I'm just trying to figure out what signs could mean. But the Ace of Cups is a beautiful card. This is about start of feelings, start of falling in love. Wow. I mean, that's such a lovely card. So perhaps your connection worried them. Wow. Or worried you. Anyway, it's a very nice card. But then you see what happened. Because of these feelings, and maybe they were unexpected, they stopped. Typical. Typical, isn't it? And then no wonder you're confused. Okay, so Knight of Pentacles, he is a bit slow. Now, there could be 2 scenarios. This can be somebody who's focused on their work. So they could have just dived back into their work. And not focused, like, I don't know, maybe the relationship, maybe they just thought, I'm not ready for this. Because with the 8 of Swords, it's like they're thinking something and they're stuck and they can't move forward. So there might be a reason why in their head, in a way, what they were thinking. And maybe they just decided to stop, slow down. Now, maybe they're focused on work instead, decided to take their mind off it. But the energy of this card is slow. So basically, they've stopped moving because they're cautious. And that's why they're slow. They suddenly think, oh, I'm not jumping in that too quickly. I'm going to take my time just in case. Maybe they think they're going to get hurt. You don't know. Or you're going to get hurt. I don't know. However, the outcome is really good news because it's a celebration. Now, that could take, potentially, from this point, 3 months. Because there's 3 of Cups. Could be 3 months. It may not be. But just bear that in mind. It may not be. But this is a celebration. This is people getting on really well. Celebrating. So I feel like if they get back in touch, which they should, if it goes slow, don't worry about it. They need to do it at their own pace, okay? It still leads to a great result, a celebration. Getting on really well, feeling really happy, having great conversation, enjoying each other's company. But that's just the way they need to go. So this person doesn't want to rush it, okay? So it's a wonderful outcome, but just let them go at their pace. So there you go. So I have actually had 3 sort of very positive answers. So now potentially look at the next video and you can see what I got for that. So thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed it, and I hope they reconnect with you at some point. Bye now.